this a little bit. It doesn't look like this field was taken great care of when it was being planted. There's some spots that aren't showing anything. Oops, I just missed a screen. So that's unfortunate, but it is our field now, so we will hopefully take care of that. So we're gonna get this going on first day, and I will run a trailer. Alright, we'll see. Catch up when there's more action. So, we got about 2 cows last month. We got them into the barn, and it looks like we have some soybeans. The ones we bought, that field we bought, they are ready. So that's good. So we're going to go harvest those. The ones we planted aren't ready yet by any means, but the ones Katie did plant it, the ones Katie did are ready. And then, so we'll probably just prep that field, and then that way it will be ready for when we throw peas in. And hopefully pretty soon, I don't quite know. Probably one more year of peas and soybeans, and then we should be able to switch, hopefully, to start getting some corn, so we can start getting it dried for some whiskey. Same with some barley, start getting some barley going, but it just depends on what's going on. So a quick little update on our sheep. It looks like this one, 47 month that we just bought because we needed some more sheep, is expecting 2 babies. So that's pretty cool. The Swiss Black Brown Mountain sheep is also expecting 2 babies. That's super cool. So we got four babies coming there. So I just wanted to kind of share that update as I'm making the rounds. I guess we can go check. We'll go check the cows real quick together. Since it's right here, we can just hop this fence. Touch up. Boom. Let's see if there's anything going on here. Oh, Highland cattle, look at that. Expecting 1 baby. Heck yeah, that's great. Expecting 1 baby, that's great. These are the higher quality ones, so that is fantastic. Awesome, so we're expecting, we'll get some of those too. So that is freaking awesome. And that happened soon as I put in the silage. So maybe silage is a better way to go. The best way to go, instead of hay with them. I wonder if there's like, it talks about anything. Milk. Yeah, so silage is at 90%, so that's probably what helped. So yeah, so we're gonna have to get another grass field and just keep cranking out some silage. But yeah, that's a quick update. I'm gonna go head up, check animals, and then we'll be back. Still not much going on. Alright, well, we made it back to the animal dealer. Let's see what they got for some cows. Of course, bad. Oh, we don't care about those. We don't want milk. What about this guy? See, extremely low, very bad. Not great. But I think we're just gonna, oh, we don't suck off. Well, I think we're just gonna choose it because we need more cows. Same with this one. We still need more. Hopefully we can at least get it to reproduce once or twice. Man, these things are so bad. Let's see about Highland cattle. Bad. Here's an average, we'll take that. Here's a little bit better one. Only 10 months, we'll take that. We'll take that one too, so we're just gonna buy those ones. Got 5 of 5. Kind of just see what happens, because it is not going great. Of course, it won't let us look at sheep. So, anyway, we're going to take these back down. So I will. Paige said we could buy that plot of land from her, so I think we'll purchase that as well. On that other little section, and then we just need to save up to get our stuff for grass, get our stuff for everything that we need, including a house, and to pay off these loans. So I will see you guys in a bit with an update. Yeah, see you in a few. And the same field that I just bought from Katie had the same issue, where there was withered crops in the middle of the field. So I don't know if a storm came through when I was sleeping, and it was lightning, or I don't know what happened, but there's like no moisture, so it's really weird. I have it on all my fields. There's another one back this way. I'll show you real quick. You can kind of see the one off in the distance right there. There's a few on this field. So I'm not quite sure what happened, because we plowed, we fertilized, we did all the things. It got planted, but it's just dead. Super weird. No moisture, but yeah. So that's yeah. So we're gonna skip probably a couple months, and we'll come back at harvest. Looks like my game is not gonna like the snow, and so we're just gonna see. So I think we're just gonna harvest in February, and hopefully there'll be no snow, because yeah, my game can handle the snow apparently. So what do we got for next month? That sucks. Good thing my cows got food. Stupid PC. Alright, we are now in March. I think most of my mistake is fixed. Still got like 2 fields left to cultivate after we mulched them. But we need to get these peas in. So, this was the plan. But, our withering soybeans kind of threw us for a loop, so we're gonna head over, start getting peas in the ground, and finish getting the last 2 fields turned over. So, see the one field right there. Going? She's sleeping. Oh man, that's good. Need some maintenance. She's so far away. Just start going. Let's see what this Carson needs. We'll take this over. And then, oh, we forgot to return the bat wing last month. That is unfortunate. Where's the... There it is. Which one is it? Turn this guy. Man, we're gonna have to take our tractor and get it fixed soon. I guess after this planting season, that's what we'll do. So yeah, so we got this field left. It's mulched. Hey, look at that. Yep. Freaking idiot. And this guy, so he's just about done, which will be good. Cannot slide cancel in this. So he's about done. You just need to check cows. Everything seems to be going pretty good with them. And then I think after harvest, I don't think there's much to do after everything gets planted. So maybe we'll check in right before we call this an episode, and then come back for the next harvest, since that's all we could do. All right, check in a little bit. Okay, so we finally got everything is been fertilized, and so we're about to skip. There's nothing good to buy for the cattle, any cattle, but look at these yield bonuses. So we're at 271% on our big field, at 275 on that one. Oops, wrong button. That one's only at 43. This one's only at 45. This one's at 73. But this field, we've done the most work on, and that is pretty awesome. I would like to try. Oh, my yield bonus just dropped. Oh, I wonder if it's in different spots. I wonder if it's just spotty. But anyway, so I want to try swathing, but I don't really. I don't have the money to anyway, but I think it would be cool to see if we like how much more crops we would get with swathing, because I think we just swath it and then we go back through with our harvester and then pick it up with which one we're using. We're using we have this little tiny one. We just go through and pick it up with this. So I think that's how that works. Kind of want to try it to see how much we would get for that, but we don't really have any money, and I don't know how much it would cost to lease this. Ooh, sneeze. I guess we could find out. So we just lease this. That's 5,000, and then it would be this one. Lease this. So 5, 6, so almost 7,000 just to lease those, which isn't too bad. But I also want to get a bigger truck, and a trailer. So I don't know if we're going to do the swathing this time or do it next time. I guess it depends what comes up on sale. But we're going to skip ahead probably to harvest. There'll be grass coming up pretty soon, so I might just come back after that when we start harvesting these. Just depending. I'll check cows in between, but there ain't not much going on the farm. We're just gonna check cows. I just fed them, so yeah, come back probably during harvest. All right, so I thought I'd bring you guys back in for a little update. I bought this tiny little stone collector. The other one's like $50,000, but it is 5 meters wide. This one was only $15,000, and I've leased the other one multiple times. So I figured I might as well I'll just buy this cheap one, and then when our fields get bigger, we could maybe upgrade. I might look at Mod Hub, see if I can find something even bigger. Probably maybe next year in the game we might need a bigger one. Our fields aren't very big right now, and with the other one I just had to do the whole field, just go over the whole thing, versus me zigzagging like I am, trying to keep up with the plow. So I think this works all right for now. At least get us through probably a harvest or two. Who knows? But it works. I'm not too far behind him. I just kind of zigzag around and pick up the stones. I don't know what I'm going to do with the stones. I got like a I got a stack going over by my cow barn, just chilling. So at some point I might have to get a scoop bucket, throw them in the trailer, and move them to somewhere not so gross. But for now, that's where they're sitting. There's probably only like 6,000 liters worth. Yeah, so this was done, didn't even fill our little trailer. I think there was 28,000 liters of soybeans from it, so not a huge haul, but it wasn't our field initially. I don't know what this would actually be, like how much should be expected from this field. How big is it? I'm not gonna look. It doesn't matter. So we still got to unload the trailer. We still need to be ready for, probably put lime on here is my guess. I think it was lime 2 harvests ago. I think I saw it was limed. So maybe we will find out. I haven't looked. But we'll find out after we get this all plowed up and all the stones picked. And then we'll go from there. But I just want to give you guys an update. Everything's just sitting in the field. We have October, November, December, two more sleeps until everything else needs harvested. So I'll probably just leave everything out here in the field. I want to get an auger wagon. I want to get a semi-truck trailer just because it would make hauling everything to sell a lot easier. But we do have peas, which makes it a little bit more difficult with a semi-truck because the trailer I want is just for grain. So that's kind of over. I think the one's like 100,000 does 60 liters. That's just 2 trips, so probably not worth it, but we'll see what happens. We'll probably just keep our little trailer for now. Just keep plugging away until we get these loans paid off, and then maybe reassess the situation once we're doing a bit more. But until then, yeah, that's where we're at. We'll probably finish this field off, get everything ready, and then check back in when it's time for harvest. And then sell canola in December. So we still got that canola from last harvest sitting in the field, in the silo. So yeah, we'll come back in a little bit. These episodes seem like we're going through time way faster than the first season. I don't know how I feel about that. Alright, well, a little update. We rented this stuff so we could get some hay for our sheep. And of course, we got freaking grass still. Every time I use realistic weather, I have this freaking grass crap. It drives me bananas. So I guess I will return this one because, well, I don't need it anymore. Oh, and I just made everything worse. Oh wait, nope, I made it better. And maybe if we hit this one more time, it will fix itself and show hay. No rain, it's gonna be cloudy. Really don't need grass. Maybe, a little bit better. Doesn't he keep doing it over and over and over again? Let's see. Here we go again. Do some donuts. That's what we're looking at. So, well, yeah. So I'll either have a grass bale, which is fine, or it'll turn into hay bale. But it is what it is. One little spot. But yeah, just an update. We are still in October. I'm gonna mow, and then we'll go to November, check our animals, then we'll hit up freaking December, and that is when we should be able to harvest. No. Yeah. Hopefully by then we can harvest these, and we could plow those and pick up the freaking stones and do the lime, yada 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 yada. And then over here we will probably have more grass. And then look, I think we could sell our soybeans. Oh, that's not till July. Never mind. Oh, our canola. Sell our canola. And then after that, I don't know. Sell our canola. We check for animals. Come back for harvest. We'll plant our peas. We won't have hardly any money. We'll harvest our peas. We'll plant this again. And then that'll be the end of year 2. Hopefully we'll be close to out of debt, or at least make enough money off peas and stuff. Oh, and soybeans, right? We'll be able to sell soybeans before the end of the year. Because we want to try to get our loans paid off. We need to get some more fields. We don't really need to update equipment yet, which is nice. I want to try swathing, but I don't know if the swaths that I have, because I just downloaded this one. I know the MacDon pack gives you a yield bonus. I don't know if this will give me the yield bonus or not, because if it did, that'd be tight. But if not, then I don't know. So yeah, so we'll come back probably towards harvest. We'll just look the animals in if we buy any. Yeah, so we'll get this done. All right, well, got no snow. Hopefully everything's still ready for harvest. And it's withered. And it's withered. And it's withered. Well, that sucks. I thought we'd be able to go another month. But it looks like we can't. And instead, well, damn. I mean, I could go back, not save it, but that just doesn't seem like the right thing to do, so it happens, right? Live, learn. Next time we know, we will have to not let it skip a month, even though it's still in the harvest window. That is a super bummer. Look at all that. Wasted crops. Well, maybe, I wonder if we could mulch it, and then that way, maybe we get a little better yield on the next thing. I just don't know. So we will mulch over the field, and then we will I don't know. It's kind of a bummer. Guess we can mulch it. I think we mulch it, then we will, I guess, plow it. Is that what we're supposed to do? Man, that sucks. That sucks big time. Alright, well, I'm gonna go see what we got for mulchers. That is very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Alright, let's see. Mulchers. We'll just lease one. Mulchers can be used to 7 meters, 12 meters, 210. I think our big one could do that. Man, that is a bummer. I don't know if we have a 270 horsepower machine. Let's see. Let's see. This one is rocking 225, 175. So this one's 210. This is what we're gonna go with. What's a trash fan? Well, we're gonna lease this. So I'm gonna go get that and then get set up for mulching our fields. Yeah, I'll be back. That's unfortunate. Alright, so we almost have our peas planted, and I think we're gonna switch our grass field to alfalfa. I mean, why not, right? I'm gonna throw it in the silage thing anyway. So I bought the little forage wagon. We're gonna mow, pick it up, drop it in there, plant alfalfa. No real reason besides why not. We have the option to, a little bit different. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And then that will be the end of this episode. So, yeah, we'll see when this is done. I think my last field's still being planted over there, so there's still time anyway. Why not? Check it later. Alright, welcome back. Start of year 2 on the Divorce Dude Challenge. We're going to need the 3 alcoholic productions, super sweet steak farm. So, by steak farm I mean cows. So, yeah, we just finished planting soybeans everywhere. And let's see, we're currently super far in debt. Well, let's take a look at that. Boom. So we still have $487,000. If you're new, we don't have that many fields, so we have these ones right here. And we don't have a house, we've just been sleeping on the bed. That's in here. So we got a bed. Boom. That's where we're living. So, yeah, we need to get out of debt. We need to buy a house this year, hopefully. We need more cows. We've been struggling on the cow front. We don't have very many at all. Why am I walking when I have a truck? So we still need more cows. What else do we need? We need a house. We need more fields. Because eventually we're going to need barley. We're going to need corn. And hopefully, maybe we get enough money, we can start upgrading some tractors. They're doing pretty good. But they're still not super great. And we need more grass fields as well for our cows. We have realistic weather on. We have the realistic animal one. I think it's by Arrow going. So we're out here in Montana just chilling. This map is amazing. By far one of my favorite maps. So we started. So last month we bought some cows that aren't very good. But we are just trying to get some stuff to reproduce, and then once this bull is our main bull. Once this one gets a little bit better, we will get rid of. We'll just sell him or send him to the butcher. Same with her. We're just trying to get some more cows going, so she will be here until no longer. I think so. This is going to end up being our super dope cows. And then once we get some more grass and stuff, I guess I got silage. But once we get some more cows going, we're going to move our lower quality cows that we just want to sell over to this one over here. and that way we can kind of like get rid of those, not put that into our bloodline that we want to build out over however many years we're here. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. We're kind of caught up. We still need more equipment. We don't have windrows. We don't have a teeter, stuff like that. So I think what we got to figure out first is, are our fields ready to be fertilized? And yep, I think they all need it. They all need it. This is Katie's. I think we're going to try to buy this before harvest. I don't want to buy one with weeds on it. She doesn't have any weeds. Maybe we'll just buy it now. See if she'll go for it. Give her a jingle. Maybe give her a little tickle as well. And so yeah, so that's where we're at. We're going to just start a fertilizing. It'd be nice to get a bigger fertilizer, but this little guy's working great. Cannot complain about it. Takes a little while, but it works, especially since we just hired someone to do it for us. Like so, boom. They'll get to work for us, and we're gonna head up to the animal dealer because we need to see if there's any more high quality animals. We need more cows. We are slacking on the cow bit, and it is not cool. We got some sheep. The sheep, I don't know why we have them. We just have a sheep barn and we can't delete the barn, so figure we might as well throw a couple in there. We probably will just get 5 or 6 high quality ones and just let them reproduce and just let it be. Not really do much to it because there's no need to. And when we expand our operation, probably in a few years, we'll probably get some pigs just because my grandpa, when I was a kid, had pigs on his farm. And I just think it'd be pretty cool to have a couple pigs in a little barn. Probably not many, not really trying to make money on them or anything, but just for that feeling of nostalgia. So yeah, we'll meet back up when we get to the animal dealer, and then we'll go from there. Maybe I'll give Katie a jingle on the way and see if she's willing to sell her field, since we're kind of taking over that area from her anyway. See you in a bit. Is this guy gonna go fast? Yeah, it's cruising. Yeah, so we're going to end the episode here. Next episode will probably be harvest of the peas, because otherwise we'll just be looking at cows to purchase or seeing if we have any babies. So we'll have an update on all that stuff. But until next time, just keep on keeping on. Peace. Alright, so a little update of our seeding operation. So we got our seeding going, put in some peas, and then we got this guy I rented that little beast. He's putting in some peas, trying to get this done. And then probably the most fun news is go to our cow barn. Just jump over here real quick to show you. Check this out. Boom. This one's expecting a baby. This one's expecting a baby. 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 Boom. Oh. Highland cattle. 2 of those. 3, 4, 5. I don't know why we have a water buffalo. FYI. There is 0 reason to have a water buffalo. But we have a lot of cattle coming in, which is fantastic. So, yeah, that's pretty awesome. Got a bunch of cattle coming in from our reproduction. Once we get more food, we'll start moving the crappier ones over to that barn. So when they get worth their top dollar, we can sell them off. But look at that. Look at them. So glorious. Yeah. I'm not expecting babies. So many. So awesome. So yeah, just want to give a little update. So we'll probably finish this episode after these guys are done. Yeah, that's all. Quick little update. I'm back over here since I kind of, teleported everywhere. Let me find my truck again. But yeah, so we went to the other seeder, my bad, just to try to speed this process up because we got these 6 fields. This one was taking a while, so I just figured, hey, get another one going, just kind of work this way, kind of meet in the middle. I don't know who would be done first, but yeah. And then I kind of looked at a loan when they were working. We could get like 225, which wouldn't be the end of the world. That put us, what? 78, 225, 300K. So I was kind of looking at what other fields we could buy. Like we could get this one up here, or we could hit up, not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one. Not that one. That one has a house. We can't buy that till we pay off our loans. There's that. There's this open lot. We can still buy this. Oops. If we buy this open lot, we could. The only thing is, it's kind of weird because there's a road through it, and I wouldn't want to destroy the road necessarily. Just because it would give us access to the other fields. So we could buy this one, maybe, right? And then expand this one all the way to the road. So that'd give us some pretty good stuff. And then, right, like same with this, we could expand this to the road. We could take this one and expand it up to the road. So like each of these fields would get a little bit larger. Or depending on that road, I don't know if we could get rid of it or if we cannot. I'm not 100% sure on this map because sometimes you can just plow over them and they disappear. Some maps, you go to plow over them and you hit the road and it messes everything up and it looks like trash. But if it does, maybe we could plow this road. And then if we could plow these all together, that would give us one field of 5, 12, 17, 24, 30, like 31 acres. But I don't know if it's really worth it since we're going to need barley, we're going to need corn, and if we keep them all separate, then at least we could kind of rotate the crops to what we need, and we could throw in some grass. So if we get this open lot, we would probably just expand everything. So we could bring this one down to the road and connect it. We could bring this one up. Is this jaw over? I can't tell. Probably just bring this one up a little bit to the road and then bring this one down and just expand these a scotch. And then we can still drive through to get to the fields. But yeah, unfortunately our soybean fiasco last month kind of screwed us up. But it is what it is. That was just a quick little update. Yeah, so we'll probably finish the episode once these are done. So we'll be back to close it out in a little bit. Okay, so as I am fixing this glorious mess up I did, kind of thinking about what the plan of action should be. Because this is going to put us back quite a bit of money. And I was hoping to buy another field because we're going to need more grass because we keep buying cows, because one of our goals is a super awesome cow farm. But we're not going to be able to buy a bunch of cows because we won't have any food for those cows. And let's see how much silage we have right now. 171. We still got quite a bit of silage. So that's muy bueno. But I think if we flip this field to silage next time, we should be okay. We will need to get a forage wagon of some sort though. We just need so much stuff still. And me screwing that field up did not help the situation at all. I want to own the house by the end of this year. I don't think we can do that without taking I don't know how much this house property is. 317. Could we take out a loan? Take a loan for 230. That puts what, 230, almost 330. So we'd be like barely enough, so that's not a good idea. I don't think we have any crops to sell now. Oh, we still have some soybeans. We can sell in July, so that's good. That's lucky. So yeah, I think, unfortunately, I think we're just kind of SOL for now. Just gonna set us back a while. I'm gonna get a bigger trailer for hauling the peas. Wouldn't mind getting an auger wagon. That's 160. Peas. Yeah, so that'd be 160. We don't even have a truck big enough to tow it. Trailers. I'm using a cheap one right now. Maybe one of these. I don't know. Those are just too expensive. This would be sweet once. Yeah, we're just kind of stuck in a holding pattern because I messed up. That is very unfortunate. But I think we're gonna buy a forage wagon regardless, so we could get grass quickly. What are our options? 30,000 is probably what we're gonna get unless something pops up in the store on sale. Yeah, right there. Hold 16. Probably have to do like 3 or 4 trips, but I mean, yeah. Still need a windrow. We still need tethers. Man, can't believe I did that. Well, it is what it is. So, back we go. We're just continuing to fix our screw up. And in March, we will plant our peas. Hopefully this plants peas. I don't remember. We'll find out. Plant. Roll if we need to. Hopefully mulching will help us out, since we're mulching all that, and we leave set equipment. But yeah, no, nothing like a little setback. You live, you learn, you move on. I'm gonna check out our cows real quick. Boom, this one's expecting a baby. Heck yeah. That is fantastic. This one's expecting a baby. That's fantastic. This one's expecting a baby. Not a great one, but hey, that's great. Another baby. Heck yeah. What, 5? 6? We got 6? We got 7. We got 8. We got 9. We got 10. We got 11. 12. 12. We got 12 cows coming. That is fantastic. Heck yeah. Yeah, so check out my hay pile. These guys should be good for a while. I shouldn't have to worry about it. Look at this little guy. What's up, little guy? A bunch of little guys. Let's peep this stitch real quick. So, whoa. Alright, so we got 2 coming there, so there's 2. Recovering, so these 2 are recovering. This one's super old. So we got 2 more sheep coming. That's great. Kind of notes we got gave birth to 2 babies, gave birth to 2 babies. So we've had 6 babies pop out from the sheep. That is awesome. So here's one of them. Came out very, very good. Very high. That's awesome. That's one of our babies. This looks like one. Super good. So 2 of those babies are really good. This is a baby that's really good. Pretty good as well. Yeah, so we're doing awesome. Still got food. So yeah, so we're just gonna go back to fixing our mess up. So see you guys in a little bit.